So what is the timeline and roadmap for the platform to go fully live? When can we buy synthetic gold on COMDEX and provide liquidity with it?
Sure. So, in the immediate term, our focus is to integrate COSMOSM onto COMDEX, onto the COMDEX chain, which is something we'll be doing in the coming weeks. As soon as that completes, we're pretty close on the testnet for the Synthetics app. As a team, we're in the process of testing the app internally ourselves. So, very close to launching it out for the community to try out and play around on the testnet for the app. We will run some incentivized testnet schemes where people get incentivized for being early adopters and users of the app. We'll also have bug bounties running so that users can interact and try to help improve the app experience overall. We're also applying for security audits, so that will help launch the mainnet of the app once we clear all the security audits for the protocol. So that's sort of the immediate timelines in terms of sort of the immediate goals that we have. In terms of timelines, testnet app could be live in fingers crossed 2 to 3 weeks from now, and then mainnet launch could also be closer to end of Q1 2022. Other than that, exciting things is once we have COSMOSM integrated into the chain, the enterprise app that we have will be migrating to the COMDEX chain. We'll begin development work on ShipFi as well, closer to start of Q2 2022. That way, hopefully by the time ShipFi is ready, the enterprise trade application is fully interoperable with ShipFi. So we're able to create an ecosystem where volumes that are on the enterprise trading application are able to source liquidity for financing from ShipFi through the DeFi ecosystem on Cosmos. So yeah, a lot of exciting things that we've planned up for the coming year. It's always been part of our vision to expand, into other ecosystems as well. So we want to have bridges that we build across to different ecosystems. ETH being the first, which is what we target probably in the medium term for COMDEX as well. The C asset set and the collateral sets will expand as well. And then we've also been in discussions with the pStake team closely to integrate pStake with the COMDEX synthetic app. So what we want to do is enable staking of enabling collateralization of staked atoms or staked assets. So let's say you're someone who's staked your atom using pStake and you have the STK atom. You could actually use that STK atom as collateral to mint synthetic assets, so that the collateral that you have is also earning staking yield while it sits in the vault. And then all the staking yield you earn pays down the debt that you have through the synthetic assets that you mint. So that's something we're in the talks with the pStake team for, and should be able to focus on later in the year as well. So yeah, I think ShipFi, synthetic application, expansion of asset sets, integration with pStake, migration of the enterprise app onto the COMDEX chain. These are sort of the more immediate term focuses for us this year.
That sounds very, very cool. I like that pStake collaboration. Like, imagine you have a staked asset. So for those that are not familiar with pStake is a liquid staking protocol, and also on its own sovereign chain, because that's the whole ethos of Cosmos, right? That you have sovereign application-specific blockchains, all connected through IBC. And through pStake, which is already live, you can do that today. You can you can basically lock your atoms, and then they will be staked natively on chain, and then you will get an ERC20 token representation of that staked atom that you can then use in DeFi. And in that case, you can also use it now to provide this staked atom, which is a liquid token, as a collateral on COMDEX in the future. That's super cool. And then you can issue synthetic assets and you can use them to do more things with it. So crypto is really, really wild. There's so many things that